Welcome to D.I.Y. Automotive School with my friend Pete and Minnie, the body shop girl. It's everything you need to know about cars and more.
Alright, our Bondo's dry and it feels pretty nice. What we're going to do, we're going to take a nice good solid flex block. Now this is a hard flex block. Alright, it's made out of a hard rubberish compound. You can see that right there. And I got a piece of semi-used 36 grit sandpaper. Now what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to use the 36 grit to break down the top layer of Bondo that I got here. So we're just going to lightly sand it just like this. And we're going to try to keep it contained in this area. We don't want to make this thing big and giant, especially using 36 grit. See what I'm saying? We don't want to have to keep coming back and adding Bondo, because that's what the trick of using the Bondo stick is all about. And I got a lot of dust flying in my face right now. I usually wear safety equipment such as dust mask and safety glasses. The reason I'm not wearing that is to show you and talk to you at the same time while we're doing this. But I want to stress that, I'll go ahead and put my glasses on. I got them right here. I want to stress to you, it's very important to make sure that you wear the proper safety equipment necessary to do a job like this. And then once it's all turned white like that, we can go ahead and start sanding with 80 grit. And from using our Bondo stick, our aluminum homemade Bondo spreader, you can see that the work has cut down to minimal. And the only thing we should have to do with this is put an Evercoat, a very thin layer of polyester filler on it just to fill the pinholes in. Let's go ahead and sand that out using our flex block once again with 80 grit, and then we'll see what we got. And as you see right there, we are done sanding this. Get that area right there by the door, that overhang. And I don't even think we need to put Evercoat on it. What I am going to do though is I'm going to get a piece of 180 grit. I'm going to lightly sand that down, and our dent is fixed. I went ahead and got some 180 grit, and all I'm going to do with this is I'm just going to lightly scuff it up. And I'm going to override everything that I've sanded. You can see what I'm doing here, because this is where I'm going to tape it off for primer. And we are now ready to go ahead and put our primer on our damaged area, just like so. So does the Bondo stick work? Does it really save that much time? And is it really worth it to spend $2 or $3 on an aluminum ruler to make Bondo sticks and make it where you can flex that Bondo across and save yourself tons and tons of time and money? Is it really worth it? Yes, it is. This is a tech tip from way back when. This is an old body shop school trick. Taking rulers and making Bondo spreaders out of them. I actually used to buy wooden rulers to do that with because they were cheaper, and then I started buying aluminum ones. So you got your 2-inch ruler here, you got your 1-inch ruler here. Buy the 4-footer, that way you can make various tools to go ahead and use them. Another good thing is this one's already got a hole in it. Drill a small hole in them, that way you can hang them up on the wall and they'll always be right there ready to use. One more thing I wanted to show you to clean those things off. What I usually do is I take a piece of 80 grit. If I don't catch it with some lacquer thinner and a rag, I'll go ahead and take a piece of 180, I'm sorry, and I just sand it off real lightly like this. And then it's cleaned off, ready to use again. This is Pete, my friend Pete, your friend Pete, showing you how to do things, showing you how to do it right, showing you everything there is to know about keeping it tight. That was a one spread Bondo job. That's all there is to it. It's done, it's ready to prime, and then we're gonna paint it tomorrow. If I wouldn't have used my Bondo stick that I made, it probably would have been 2 to 3 swipes of Bondo. I would have had to get my air files out, and I would have had to block it down. We would have got filthy dirty. We would have got Bondo all over in the car, and then we would have had to clean the car out, this, that, and the other. Make your Bondo sticks and make it work properly for you. It takes practice. These aren't easy to use. You got to know what you're doing, and it's going to take a few times to really learn the proper way to do it right. But you know what? I know that you're the type of guy that's going to say, I can get it done, and I am going to do it, because that's the attitude that you got to have. I got to go. It's 6 o'clock at night. I want to prime that thing before I go home, because I want to paint it tomorrow. Take it easy, and we'll see you later.
Thanks for watching D.I.Y. Automotive School. Classes don't stop till you know everything.